is hard copy for Monday, February 15th.
Hi, I'm Kyle Kraska. It's being called the creepiest crime scene in America. A remote cabin where cops say some of the most gruesome serial killings in California history took place. Well, now Ed Miller's giving you an exclusive and very disturbing look inside this house of horrors.
First, they were kidnapped, then robbed, raped, and killed. 12 innocent victims, 3 women, 7 men, 2 babies. Police say they were all killed by former Marine Charles Ng. Now, for the first time, we take you behind the locked gates and barbed wire fences to show you where it all happened. The victims were brought here, about 100 miles east of San Francisco, but more than 1 million miles away from any kind of safety, to a cabin so remote, no matter how loud you screamed, no one could possibly hear.
I've tried to hire cleaning people up here several times, and they haven't stayed with it, so.
They're afraid?
Evidently, yeah.
Reg Heine took over this piece of property after Charles Ng and his partner Leonard Lake were arrested. When police went to investigate, horrified detectives found videotapes of women who were tied up and shackled and a bunker-like torture chamber.
They actually would let some of the victims out and chase them down like hunting an animal or something.
They would let them go free?
Evidently.
The FBI took away the bunker, but 13 years later, there are still many haunting reminders of what happened here.
Is this where the videotape was shot?
Somewhere in this vicinity, right here.
This table and chairs, this was theirs?
Yeah, this was here. Great chairs.
This is their stuff?
Right.
This wallpaper up here? That's what they put up? Buffalo Bill, Wild West kind of stuff?
Right.
There was a Holocaust. It wasn't for greed, it wasn't for emotion, it wasn't drug-induced, they weren't crazy, they did it for fun.
Sharon's brother, Paul Cosner, was one of the victims. He was a car dealer from San Francisco.
They found my brother's ID and glasses buried up there with the gun that they believe he was murdered with.
But Cosner's body was never found.
Charles Ng has admitted to helping his partner Leonard Lake bury 2 bodies here, although he's always claimed he had nothing to do with their murders. Police recovered 5 bodies on this 2-acre compound, along with 40 pounds of other human remains.
I think it's pretty horrendous.
Months after investigators had cleared out, Reg Heine found another body as he was digging down to install a footing for a new garage.
This is where the body was located, was right here, below.
This is the one you found?
Right.
How far down?
Maybe 3 to 4 feet.
3 to 4 feet.
Heine's discovery has led some to believe that there could be many more bodies buried here. Police have linked Ng and Lake to as many as 40 murders.
The rubble from the bunker is right in this area here.
At the site of this former torture cabin, there are still mountains of loose earth and sunken sections of ground, grave sites. But the one man who might know where to look for more refuses to say one way or another.
I loathe him. I hate breathing the air he breathes. I can't wait for the day that he is on death row, locked up. That'll be the day his punishment begins.
In the meantime, the killing fields of Calaveras County keep their secrets to themselves. The fields feel cold and lonely, almost as if they're waiting for some final justice as well.
Frightening. Incidentally, Charles Ng's trial has now become the most expensive in California history. His 13-year fight for freedom has cost taxpayers $10 million.